Thanks for joining strength today, and we have stretch at the very end. I'm just gonna adjust this real quick. We're gonna hit play on our warm-up. Whoo! Monday, here we go. Feet together. We start with a side squat, and then together, same thing, other side. Let me know on the chat box if the music is a little too loud or too quiet. We're gonna get going today. Now today's workout, it's a good one. We're gonna do, think of an AMRAP, and we have 7 minutes to complete 3 exercises, as many rounds as possible. 1 more each. And feet a little bit wider than your hips, hinging forward. Think of a deadlift. Squeeze your glutes to return. Hinge and return. Keep it going on your end. Now for today's weight, I'm gonna be using 10 pounds. I'm scaling down a little bit lighter today. My hammies are feeling it. 3 more. And 2. Last 1. And knee to chest alternating. Knee to chest alternating. Opening your hip. Now, our AMRAP. 3 exercises, 7 minutes. At the very end, we're gonna do an all-out cardio for 1 minute. 1 more each. And you have a bodyweight squat to a reverse lunge. Bodyweight squat, reverse lunge. Now, keep it going on your end. I'm gonna show you your exercises. We have a devil's press. What that is, you're gonna use both of your hand weights, swing it up, rack to your shoulders, and down. Press up, down, and swing. So 1 continuous motion. Then you have lateral lunges. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Now our last exercise. You're gonna place your dumbbell down like so. It's a hamstring curl. You're gonna lie down onto your belly. The weight goes in between your feet. And you curl up and back down. Be careful with this one, yes, okay? You wanna make sure you have a hold of your dumbbell. Now, we're gonna get going in about 15 seconds. Go ahead and stop your squats, grab your hand weights, and we start with your devil's press. Now we start in 5 seconds. We go for 7 minutes, 10 repetitions for your devil's press. Each time, bring your weights down to your shoulders, swing, up, down, control, and down. Total of 10. Now AMRAP, you're trying to get in as many rounds as possible. So yes, you are thinking of speed with this. Take breaks when you need to. 10 total. Good. Next up, lateral lunges. 10 all on one side, and then 10 on the other. I'm on 6. I have 2 more. And other side. Now you're kind of going at your own pace. You may be moving on to the 3rd exercise. Maybe halfway through this one. I have 3 more. And then the prone hamstring curls. Takes a little bit to get into it. First time is a little tricky. It is muscle memory. Now you're gonna set your hand weight down like so. Onto your belly. Grab the dumbbell right onto the arches of your feet. Now another option with this, if you're not comfortable with curling with weight on your feet, you can do this body weight. You can do this with a bender ball in between your feet. But you have a total of 10. Legs are slightly turned out, hands to your forehead. Once you're done, gently set the bell back down. We start from the top. Woo-woo! Devil's press. Now, you have 10 of these. A full devil's press is lowering all the way back down into a burpee. So we're doing kind of more of a modified version. So each time, you're racking it up to the shoulders, but it's one smooth, continuous motion. Okay, we've done 3 minutes of work. Try to get in as much as you can. Whew. All right, I've made it this far without my cat slipping into the picture. She's so teeny tiny, and we have a barn door that I close myself into, but she can squeeze through it so easily. She's sneaky. Doing great. This is meant to go at your own pace. I'm back to my hamstring curls. Get your setup down to the ground. 3 minutes of work left. Now, since you know the exercises, try to speed it up a little bit. Work in the back of the legs. Squeezing your dumbbell. Think about drawing and squeezing your heels together. And I'm starting back up to the top, devil's press. Quick, speedy transitions. Now if you're feeling a little bit stronger today, you can bump up your weight, 12s, 15s. Just make sure you can get into your overhead press and control it. I'm up to my lateral lunges. Doing awesome, everyone. Kind of fun to switch up the format a little bit. Kind of doing some stuff on your own. A minute and a half left, that's it. This is all low body. Then we have cardio. Back to my hamstring curls. This is definitely an exercise to try and practice on your own. Again, half of the battle is just getting into this position, but once you have it, it's a great exercise. Pressing your pelvis down into the mat. Whew. 30 seconds of work left, that's it. Speed it up. What can you get in the last 25? Devil's press. Now keep it going on your end. I'm gonna show you your cardio. Hands back behind your head. Jumping jack, twist, jack, twist in 3, 2, 1, and go. All out. Option, step, in and out. Low impact. Legs are crisscrossing to the front. We get 1 minute off next. I'm gonna show you your next 7 minutes of work. Speed, go. $15. We need a lighter set of dumbbells and 1 medium. 5, 3, 2, 1, rest. Grab a drink of water. Now, here's your exercises. 10, lift, out, together, down. Lift, out, together, down. I'm using 5s. Second exercise. You have your left foot forward, weight into your left hand. It's a push press. Hinge it down, set your hand down, reach your arm up. You're gonna lock your shoulder, draw it back up, squeeze, and use your obliques. 10 of everything, 10 of everything. Lastly, staggered push-ups. Hand stance like so. Set your hands down, modified or up to the feet. 10 staggered stance, okay? 10 seconds and we go. You're only doing 1 set, and then the next set, switch the staggers. Here we go in 3, 2, and go. That 1 minute went by fast. 10 reps total. So I'd recommend anywhere from 2s to 5s on this one. My men, maybe up to 8s. Maybe 10s, maybe 10s. Push press is next. Now, with your push press, left foot forward, weight into your left hand, rack it up to your shoulder. As you hinge down, set your hand down, lock your shoulder on the left side, obliques to return back up. I'm using a 10-pound. You may do body weight or a lighter weight on those first couple of repetitions, just to make sure that you're doing it properly and you're not feeling it in your back. Woo! 10 of each. And then you have your staggered push-ups. There's your 3 exercises. All shoulders. Now another option for this, if it's getting tweaky in your back, specifically the side, go to a shoulder press for 10. There's a bunch of different options. Staggered stance push-ups. Elbows draw into the sides of your body. Triceps. Total of 10. Watch your head and neck alignment. No heads in the doggy bowls. Keep it all in one line. Whew. Forward, lateral, together, and down. Now, arm work goes a lot faster. However, I think it's a little bit harder just because you're getting in more repetitions, more rounds. And my legs are stronger than my upper body. Half kneeling push press. Either with your light or your medium. Same arm as leg. Hinge it down. I'm using an exhale to return back up just to help me focus on my obliques a little bit more to get back to my balance. Biceps. And we've done a little bit over 3 minutes of work. You're doing great. Hand comes all the way down. Staggered stance push-ups. Remember which hand you had on top last time. Switch it. Hands are shoulder distance apart. If this causes pain in your shoulders, just go back to regular push-ups. Oh, I'm feeling my upper body. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. This is your 7 minutes. And take breaks when you need to. All out cardio after this, once we're done with your 7 minutes. Whew. Deceiving shoulder work. Push press. If you need to decrease in repetitions, that's fine. If you are working with a band at home, you can do the same exact thing. I'm just grabbing my band here. 1 foot forward. You can do your forward raise. 2, I'm doing with 1 because it's super tight. So you can still do your forward or lateral raise. Push press, same exact thing, okay? Rack it up, down, and up. Be careful with this one. You have resistance, okay? So just giving some options out there in case you don't have any dumbbells at home. You, of course, can always do this body weight. A minute and a half left. You got this. Keep it up. Now this is the one time we usually don't use the term lock a joint in fitness. This is the one time where I actually want you to lock your shoulder in order to prevent yourself from swaying from side to side. 1 minute, 1 minute, speed it up. How many rounds can you get in? Strictly strength. Whew. I'm back to my lateral raises. Now our 1 minute all out is skaters. Skaters, 15 seconds. Oh. Whew. My shoulders are burning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done with our 7 minutes. We are on to skaters. 1 minute. We're gonna end with a little bit of core, cool down, and then if you're able to stay, 10 minutes of stretching. Option for less jumping, side to side stepping. Halfway there. Doing great. "20 seconds. Go, go, speed. Give me everything you got. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Woo! Grab a drink of water. Make sure your hand weights are out of the way. Grab a mat if you need one for core. A little bit of core. I'm gonna adjust my camera real quick. Woo. Okay, take a seat. Feet out in front, parallel, arms reaching long. Roll it back halfway. Little pulses here. Back, back, back. Think of your legs as railroad tracks. Dig your heels down. Lift your right leg up, tabletop. You can always keep both feet down. Switch legs. About 2 minutes left of core. Last 5, 3, 2, 1. All the way onto your back, roll up. Arms up by your ears, rolling up. 1 vertebrae at a time, reaching down to your toes. Roll it away. And back down, hinging up. Belly button toward your spine. And back down. Couple of options. You can do a half flexion forward if this motion does not work for you, or a half roll back. We're gonna stay here for about another 20 seconds. Ten, 5, 4, 3, 2. Roll it all the way down to your back. Hands back behind your head, legs up to your tabletop. Crunch it forward, bicycle. Elbows stay wide. Nice imprinted spine. Three, 2, 1. Flip it around. Forearm plank. Hold here. Hold here. Last 20 seconds. Belly button in toward your spine. One long line. Squeeze your glutes. 10. Home stretch. 3, 2, 1. Stretch it back to a child's pose. Nicely done. Roll it back up. Go ahead and come up to a standing position. I'm just gonna readjust real quick. Let's lower the heart rate back down. Draw one knee to the chest. Set it back down. Same thing, other side. Awesome work today. That 25 minutes flew by. Doing good. One more each. And now come into a wide stance, arms out to your T. Hinge it forward, reaching down to your left foot. Squeeze your glutes to return. Other side. And back up. And back up to your right. I'm getting a little bit of feedback on my end. If you are unmuted, please make sure you're on mute. Squeeze to your right. And return. Hands back behind your head. Nod your chin toward your chest. And bring your head back up. And again, nod your chin. And return. Last one. And back up. Quickly, hip cradle stretch. Cross your right leg over. Sink it back. Find a wall, find a chair, anything to hold on to if you need to. And go ahead and switch. Sink it back. And go ahead and rest. Awesome work today, everyone. Thank you so much for joining class. This is the time to drop off if you need to. If not, we're gonna go into 10 minutes of stretching. Okay, we'll take about 30 seconds just to readjust. Grab your mat, and we'll make it down to the ground for stretching. Best part of the workout. Let's stretch your inner thighs. Take a seat, legs out to a straddle, and you're just gonna gently walk it forward and just holding it here. Deep breathing. We want to use this time to relax. Relax your muscles. Stretch to the point of a little bit of tension, but without straining. Now, once you feel like your muscles are starting to lengthen a little bit more, walk it down just a little bit further. This is what's going to help to kind of increase your flexibility. Holding it here. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Deep inhale and exhale. Last one, deep inhale. And as you exhale, go ahead and walk it all the way back. Crisscross your legs. Set your left hand down to the ground, right arm, reach it up and over. Getting a nice lateral flexion. And return back up, same thing other side, up and over, stretching your lats, up and over back to your first side, and return, and to the second side. Let's do one more each, and back up, last one. And return. Send your legs long. If you need to bend, that's totally fine. Flex your feet. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, nod your chin, rounding it forward, just getting an active flexion forward, and then roll it all the way back up, one vertebrae at a time. So this is the Pilates move. Nod your chin, rounding it forward, and roll it all the way back up. Almost kind of a nerve stretching, especially with your feet flexed like this. And roll it back up, last one. Rounding forward. And just hold it here. You can reach down to your toes if you can. Again, you can always bend your knees. Deep inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, deep inhale. And exhale. Let's bring it onto our back. Lie down and cross your left leg over your right for our figure four. Drive that opposite knee in toward the chest. Now the leg that is crossed, your left leg, you're gonna push it away from your body. So we're stretching your piriformis, medial glute. Some may feel if you have a tight low back, this is a great stretch for your low back too. Just holding it here. And now send your right leg straight, left knee, draw it in toward your chest, just holding it here. And you're gonna circle through your left ankle, For me, stretching is also a de-stressor. So it allows me to kind of cool my body down, lengthen my muscles, breathe a little bit, even if it's 5 to 10 minutes. And now that left leg, cross it over your body, head goes the opposite direction. It's always nice to do some guided stretching, right? We're not doing it by ourselves. And then center back out, same leg, reach it up toward the ceiling, either holding on to the back of the thigh or down to your ankle. whatever feels best for your flexibility. Breathing into your stretch. And go ahead and release. Let's do the other side. Starting back to your figure 4, right over left. Knee in toward the chest, and then the leg that's crossed over, push your knee away from your body. Try to square out your hips with this. It's all about leverage too. And send your left leg straight, right knee into your chest, holding it here, circling through your ankle and foot mobility. You can flex and point, whatever feels good. And same leg, your right leg, cross it over your body, head go to the opposite direction. I always tell people and clients during the winter, especially during the winter, because everything starts to get, the muscles start to tense up, especially when we wake up in the morning. Those ankle circles are a good thing to do before you get up and out of bed, especially if you get sore feet just from no movement throughout the night. And center back out. Let's stretch our hamstrings, right leg up toward the ceiling. Whichever way you need to hold on to your leg. And go ahead and release. Gently roll yourself all the way back up. Let's do a little pigeon pose. Bring your left leg forward, send your right leg to the back, and then you're just gonna hinge into your hip and either forearms down or up to your hands, whatever feels good and does not strain or hurt your knees or your hips. So I live by Lake Nokomis, and I think this is the winter that we've seen people outside walking the most. One, because it hasn't been super cold out, but two, everyone's just trying to get out of their houses right now. So a lot of people ice fishing, just out on the lake walking. Let's switch legs. It's just nice to see. Other side for your pigeon pose. And what I tend to do personally is kind of rock back and forth gently. If I'm feeling like my hip is a little tight, feeling a little tighter on this side. We'll just stay here for about another 10 seconds. And go ahead and release. Bring yourself onto all fours for a cat-cow. Shoulders over your hands, hips over your knees. Exhale, rounding your mid back up toward the ceiling. And as you inhale, lower the belly and extend. Exhale to round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, round, and inhale to extend. And lastly, bring your big toes together, separate your knees. You're just gonna slightly hinge back, reach your arms forward. We are stretching your groin. Now, if you're a little bit more flexible, you can separate your knees a little bit further. Just whatever feels best for you. Either onto your forearms or reaching a little bit longer. And now same thing what I kind of talked about with your pigeon pose. You can just very gently kind of sway and rock your hips from side to side. We'll just stay here for about another 10 seconds. Stretching your groin, inner thighs. And now bring yourself up to your hands, knees come together. You guys made it. Awesome work today. Thank you so much for joining for Strictly Strength today. We will see you tomorrow.